Noggle. Hi.
Welcome to another night of farming on the Dahl Ranch map. Here's some of the mods I have loaded in. I'll slowly go down through them. You can have a look and we will see what we get into tonight. So what we're going to get started with first is we have to go and get our new tractor and bring it back, and then we're going to try that on for the snowblower, and we're probably going to do some finishing up the grass, well, hay, and then hopefully we will get into doing some rest of the farm. First we'll tab over to that. This is our... might as well put that on. We'll probably need that here now in a little bit. Tab over. This is our job. Our job equipment. That's the loader. That's our tractor. He's done with. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll jump out of here and we'll just tab. Okay, this is the other tractor. We'll take him out for a ride. Bring him over to the farm. This is our new spreader for vitamin P. So we'll bring him over now where he goes and drop him off and get him ready to fill up. And we'll get that ready for a snowblower. We'll also go down and get she's a big old girl. I always found it rough trying to spread manure, or vitamin P manure, or any versions of that on the field because it was always such a small spread. This thing, when it's out full, it's massive. Very good investment. If you're wondering where all the new equipment came from, you have to watch last week's stream. It was a big government contract, government loanish type thing. We have to pay that back at the end. That's one of the rules of the farm. We have to pay back the big government loan when it's done. It was a small farm loan grant thing. I got it. Buggered it now, haven't I? I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing here. I forgot that there's two parts to this. I was gonna wait till this was full. It's full now anyway, so we'll just leave that like that. Might as well have a look. They bring a trailer up for that because I think there is a whole bunch of that there now. Yeah, there's 42,000. So what we'll do for right now is we will go in here, turn this on. Jump out. Jump out. That should fill that. It won't take very long to fill it. What we'll do, while that's filling, that's full, we will go down and get the dump trailer type thing, but this is getting ready now for the snowblower, which we'll bring that down here now. That, and then we'll tab over to our tractor and get snowblower is around here somewhere. Get a dump trailer up there and get that manure loaded out. I gotta figure out where my big trailer's to. 79,000. Map. don't think it's one of them, but I'll find out here in a second. No, they're the little ones. If it ain't there, that means it's up on the other side. Because they're the 70s. I'm looking for my bigger 79. Not over there. Oh, I know it's Rats 2. I know it's where I put that. What's over here? No, it's Rats 2. It's right here. Let's put that on fill. And then we can drop that. We'll leave that right here. And what we'll do is we'll tab back to this. We'll do some of this for now while that's emptying. But while that's emptying first, I think we will go back to this, take this down here while we're waiting, and we'll take one of the 70s and we'll go up and unload the vitamins. By the time we get up here now, I'd say the little trailer is full. And then whatever's left is going in this. Because we can dump that in storage. There's a bunch of that already in storage. If we're doing it on the farm, we can, if we're loading it out on the farm, we can just haul up to where we load our big trailers and load that and go on. Yep, I will gladly follow you after stream. Thanks for the follow. I can't follow you on stream because I don't have capability of changing screens. See, this one's full. So what we can do with this without... Oh, for some reason, we have a End of the world problem. Hold on one second. I think my Twitch just died. It's telling me offline, but it doesn't look like I'm offline. Oh, an error has an error has come, and now I'm magically offline. I wonder. But my stream person is not telling me I'm offline. I think it's back there now. I'm not exactly sure. Not sure what happened that time. Something crapped out. That's actually not very often that happens. If you're wondering, I watched the stream back on my phone and it let's just tab back to our tractor. There we go. It said I went offline, but I don't know why it would say that, being that I'm never went offline. It just magically dumped me all of a sudden offline. And it said an error or something has concurred and dumped me offline. So yeah, it just... And my music is cutting in and out here like I don't know what. I think the internet is... I think the internet is having a moment. Because all of a sudden now I have no music too. But we'll just give it a moment. It will probably all come back. I may be able to fix that after if it don't fix itself, but right now I can't without taking you guys off the screen. So everything seems like it's going along good there. The only thing it's missing is a bit of music. But I'm not sure why that decided to leave the world. And right now, for the next couple minutes, if it don't come back, I'll have to slide you guys off the screen for a sec and check on that. If it don't come back here now in the next couple minutes. Yeah, I watch you guys back on my phone. I also have I use OBS Studio for broadcasting, and that didn't cut out because it was here next to me. Didn't Still said same as normal. So we'll take another path up through the field here, and if that doesn't come back, I'll have to block the screen for a moment and see why that went. The internet may have closed it. I'm thinking the internet had a little dance. And that's why it is off. Because I know that's the only thing that would happen because everything else is working. And I didn't have no power flickers because my other items I don't have plugged into my power bank didn't turn off. So the only thing that will do that would be the internet. So we'll see here now when we get up to the end of the field. If it's still off when I come to the end of the field, I will jump out and see what happened to that. I'm going to somewhat go along straight here and mold that together, because if not, it will make a funny groove in the field. Based on the field we're on one side, I'll chase that same divot all the way to the other side of the field if I don't make a straight path all the time. That's why that's always got to be a straightish run. Okay, I'll be back in a couple of minutes here, guys. I'm gonna go check on why the music turned off. welcome. I figured out why the music was off. It was just loading for some reason. I think I may have to play with the internet settings. I.e. on the internet in my house, there's two versions. I think I'm on the crappier one, and it wasn't liking all the items I have running. I think that's one of the biggest problems any That's one of the fun things of streamers. Anybody that streams to the world, they always have internet problems. So if you're just joining us, we are windrowing up some hay. We have a little bit of manure filling up. We have some mixed rations filling up. And we have bought a bunch of extra gear. We have a new tractor we're driving. Another new tractor we're going to try out in a little bit. Some new logging equipment. And we have bought a new field. Just going along here now, trying to get the windrowed up. Gets our windrowed up, we'll run down through the field. Shouldn't take us very much here to windrow it up. I don't mind missing a little bit at the end, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Where this tractor has a turns in the middle, it's harder to drive up and down a straight row, but it's really nice to turn on a quick, do a quick turn with it. I probably would be using it all the time, and you'd get used to it turning in the middle, but it doesn't have a PTO in the front. That's why I have the other tractor in the earlier episode, or in the same episode if you're watching it after. It has a PTO in the front. Where we use I call it a snow blower, more or less like a product blower type thing, to pick up the windrows faster than a pickup wagon. That's why we have that. I don't like using a pickup wagon because it's too slow and don't hold enough. When I get the product blower, snow blower, on the go, I'll hook it up to my tractor and tow a trailer behind it. So it's 79,000 liters till it stops. So it won't take, and that's almost a row of the field. Unless I had a really modified pickup wagon. That would be really cool to have on the go, but I don't have any. I'm not good at modifying the capacities and stuff yet. That hold it, more than 79,000 liters. I've also tried before to run more than one trailer. And the snowblower never could blow far enough. But I will try it now tonight again to see if it'll like 2 trailers. And then you can pick up. And it didn't like it. So I'll try it again to see if the power of the tractor was what it was lacking. Because it would be really nice capacity then, because then you're getting into a 70 and a 79. When you're doing it when you're doing it, the hard part is stopping and starting. Once you get started on a row, if you can blow a trailer full and not stop the row, you can get at the end of the row. With this new tractor of my testing I did, you can snow blow it at like 50. So you can really speed up picking up any material. If you can do it at 50, 60 mile an hour, that's like 5 and 6 times how fast a pickup wagon can run. Yeah, you're cutting time. You're cutting down extreme amounts of time then, because there's only probably 10 or 12 runs, maybe 15 in a field this size anyway. If you're cutting down, you're doing it 5 times faster. Yeah, you're probably somewhat burning the grass as it's coming up in the machine. You're drawing the grass extra quick. Don't bump. I got messed with now. Make it a mess. I turned a horrible turn with that. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that right there. For right now, I'm gonna tab to my semi and get that trailer hauled out of here. Because I need that trailer. That one can stay there. I'll go over and get the other one. If you're wondering what those yellow bales are, they are grass. Oh, this looks like it's full. I wonder, is there any more in it, or is it just... Yeah, there's still a little bit. There's nothing left in hay or one of the other ones. But I won't be long fixing that. I'll take one run of hay and dump it in here now in a minute. That'll be the first load. When I fill my hay, that'll be the next place I'll be dumping it. It'll be in that. But that only takes that only takes 30,000, so it's just a sample. So I'm probably gonna go for broke here now and load 2 trailers. So I might as well bring this one around here to here. Let's see if I can get this connected. Easiest, fastest way to deal with that is go like this. Do a little bit of that. And then what we'll do is we will change our G key to tractor. And the I'm doing this backwards. Oops. The 79 goes on the back, and the 79 has to go on the back. The 79 doesn't have 79,000 liters doesn't have a hitch on the back. Only the 70s do. Is in 70,000 liters. Oh no, because if I get any more than like 100, 110, I'll know if it's the... Perfect. Well, the first trailer is 70, and the last trailer is 79, so if I get any sensible close to that. So now, G key to world, because I have like 6 things connected here. V. And then V turns it on. We'll just drive along here and we'll see what we get into. That's the end of that row. So what we'll do now is we'll do B. V hooks up our blower and we'll just drive right on back around and start on the next row. But it's telling me that, so it'll all depend on when the next, I was hoping that the tractor didn't have enough guts to blow that far, and that's why it wasn't finding it to trailer. But I think it's the blower can only blow so far. V, B. Here, I'm just gonna go along picking up the bulk. I'll come back on cleanup pass and clean up all this mess. That's what I was trying not to do. But I knew coming up that hill there was gonna be an issue. especially at, you know. It's putting it somewhere because it's telling me it's going up through 70 odd, no trouble. But I don't know if it's gonna take care of that. Was it just gonna freak out and not dump it? See, now it's not taking it. See, that's the problem. It cuts in and out. It loses. See, it was doing that before. G key. That's what it's doing. Okay, so the thing still does the same. Cuts in and out, and that's no good because you're going along snowblowing, and you need that full powered run. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to G key around and drop this full trailer. And then I'm gonna, every time it loses connection. No, I didn't go that one. I'll come back here and clean up my mess. It leaves a gap, which then the snowblower leaves a piece. And like as you can see here now, that was a piece that left. And then when it comes to do it again, it freaks out because there's an extra bunch. So then it'll snowblow continuous. It'll snowblow continuous for days. But stop it and starting. What are you being cranky for all of a sudden? If you ease into it, usually it will snowblow. It won't care. Even though the tractor can snowblow, I don't think it likes snowblowing anymore about 30. Which I'll take 30 all day long. Like if you drop your snowblower going down the field at 20 mile an hour, it will snowblow. It'll just need to pick it up. But like if you ease into power and it's a continuous row, it usually goes along. But for some reason now, this trailer and this snowblower is not having a good time. As per it did for the first trailer full. It went along fast as the little thing could go and snowblowed. Oh, look. That's what's wrong with the snowblower. I just noticed that. The reason I always said about having a clean field that's why you gotta have a clean surface. I just looked down and it had 5 liters of grass. It picked up 5 liters of grass somewhere. Once it picks up the reason I've been doing this in this fashion is so that all the where's putting this? Straight. Oh, this is the big boy, okay. The snowblower only has a little capacity in it. So once it picks up a little bit, it freaks out. Once it freaks out, it won't take. I think I'll just take this one back and leave that in the field. Leave that in the field right where it's at and dump it and come back and dump it, or even grab something else and dump that, because it's just too hard changing equipment. But this won't dump. So I'll take this one just for the sake of doing it. Yeah, I know, semi-truck in the field. I don't play by those rules. My rule is this thing's doing 100. I think this semi-truck must be styled after a tractor. Why won't you? Because I have a PTO. You look here. There's all the functions for a tractor. And I can hook a PTO up to it and drag it around. There's no PTO hole there, but you hook a PTO up to it. PTO will work, but it's just loose in the yard. I did it the other day here. It was the most strangest thing ever. There's no PTO hole. POT doesn't go in anything, but it works for PTO. You turn sharply and you'll see the PTO end just dangling. Zoom in on it and you'll see it just dangling. But it works. The reason I went and got this trailer right away is once I fill what I need here. Look at my... Once this fills up, everything else I will bale it. So that's why I was not leaving this full in the field. To say, you know, yeah, I'll get that whenever. That's why the baler's sitting there. I'll just have to get a new storage.
Game 44-56. Hi, how are you?
Cause like, you Christer. So let's do 2. Bring it down to like. Game 4456. I'm doing pretty good. How are you tonight? We're just picking up a bit of hay here.
Average F part. Hi. Game 44-56. Game good, thanks.
Nice to hear you're doing good. We're just going along, picking up a bit of grass here tonight. Picking up a bit of hay and my get some grass picked up. Hay. Snowblower's had a mind of its own. Let's see if we keep the speed at a constant rate, will it play along? No, it's just having a moment. That's painful. must be too much here or something. I think we'll have to run back this row and do a little cleany. Because for some reason, even though this snow lure will pick up the world, it's having a good old fun time making a mess tonight. It's usually not as cranky as it is tonight. So we'll probably just take a few minutes here now and clean up what we got done so far. Try to get the field somewhat sensibly cleaned up, because if not, it gets rough in the end. Pick up all these little bits. Especially if the grass grows, which I do have growth turned off. Might as well clean up all around this bridge here. Might as well just go along here a little bit, clean this up. As we're getting down to our time, I usually only stream for an hour, between 60 and 90 minutes. We're just starting to come up on 60 there now. But the stream cut out there for a little bit, so there's like a 20-minute piece there in the beginning. It gets rough on the I'm gonna get this tractor jammed in here if I don't figure out how to get this out of here in a hurry. A few little bits like that in the field, I'm not too worried about them, because when I see seed in the field, all that will get seeded in. I may leave a little gap there anyway and not do anything with it, because there's a little space there that absolutely everything gets stuck on. I don't worry about too much. We do grass and stuff with them, I don't worry. But when I seed it in with like wheat or something, I might just leave a little space there of nothing. What we'll do is we'll clean up these last couple of pieces right here, and then we'll grab part of that row and finish off this trailer, and then we'll finish off the night and call it done there. Grab a little piece here. And just like that, the trailer is full. So we can do V key, we can do B key. Oh, change our G key so we can pick everything up. V picks up our machine. B turns her off. And there's still a few little bits we'll clean up next time. I had a feeling I wasn't going to get the full of the field dealt with tonight. But it's a little quicker with this tractor over the JVC, but not as fun as I was liking. So with that, thank you very much for all watching. Talk to you tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is Satisfactory. Have a good evening.
$average_PC_parts_buy. $average F parts has been live for 55 minutes 6 seconds.
Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. See you all tomorrow night.